Hey, welcome to the up and coming Moonlight Lounge radio show at Planet Radio. It's kind of hard to say this, but I don't think I'm going to get the approval because my application went in late. I had some events I had planned that I knew they were subject to change, but I have not heard back. And I think there is because of a deadline I missed that I will not be able to do what I was hoping to do. We're just going to go back to just doing random reports. We're putting the projects all on hold, more or less, because of the budget needs and the application. I realized I probably had to rush into this pretty quickly, and I really want to do these projects, and the only way that is possible is if I get approved. And I think I bit off more than I could chew, honestly. So my schedule is listed here at the very end. I don't have a summer schedule because I don't want to think that far ahead after kind of already jumping in head first on projects. But I do foresee, I hope, if I get the support, that I can do a project maybe by November. Okay, I have to plan it ahead because of applying for an application. That doesn't mean that we're not going to do theater projects or anything, but right now everything's on hold and I have to leave it at that, and I might not even do it just because of the paperwork and what it costs, and I'm already on a very tight budget. The only way I can ever keep these projects going is if I get public funding. The reason I do it this way because I do not want to be a 501c3 organization. I want it to be independent. The reason I like that is because it allows people the freedoms, less restrictions, and it's just for a number of reasons. Plus, we can commit to a project on a project by project, and it's a lot easier to say put everything on hold and then maybe restart the project. But to me, every time we get in over our head, I always try to scramble around to find ways to get around some things. And I've done that in the past. But instead of doing that, I'm just going to put everything on hold. Doesn't mean we're not going to do anything. But right now, I was hoping today, by June 1st, I'd be able to put together a good performance. That doesn't mean we aren't going to do anything. That's not what we're just going to do what we can. And there's two projects. There's the style project, and then there's the field project. The field project's more news. It's learning how to report and how to do radio and how to do videography. And as you know, it's a project because if you're a student, for a student, it's learning how to acclimate into a climate where, of course, it's politically charged. Now, with the style project, it's more fun. It's theater, it's radio, and that's where we do Planet Radio, we do Espresso Radio, we do a few other things. So they're projects. And each project has a number of things we'd like to accomplish. Of course, we want to be able to perform, and there's a lot of pressure there. But on the other end, there's the things that we do, and it's the third project, and that's Erica's House. That's what we do. We want to bring awareness to families in crisis, child advocacy, etc. So altogether, there's 3 projects, okay? And it's a lot for one person to juggle. So instead of doing 3 projects, I'm narrowing it down to this because it is summer and we wanted to roll this out today. It'd be better just to go freestyle, open mic, and just have fun. So I don't want to put any restrictions on anybody. I don't want to demand anything from somebody. I have no expectations, whether it's donations. I want us to be able to do it the way we've always done it. Just go at it naturally. And that's the most fun part, is it's spontaneous. And because it is summer, I'd rather be spontaneous. So we were going to launch it today, but I thought maybe instead of launching it, we're going to do something else. And we're going to maybe have a little fun with it. And I like the open mic freestyle. I prefer it, honestly. Like I said, with 3 projects on my plate, it doesn't make sense to hold myself to this. I'm committed, but also I'm realistic. And if I back out of this now, I'm not going to get in over my head. And I know I want to offer people flexibility. I want to be able to still do radio programs. I still want to do a lot of the things I want to do with the domestic diva show, but it makes more sense to just be spontaneous. So I put everything on hold. I may even allow to cancel it, but that doesn't mean we're not going to be doing things. So look for that sometime very soon.